Now this is the sound of the slammer.
I look at the pictures of these men, and I see their faces, then I see my grandfather's face. These were just grandpas, you know, but philosophers and visionaries and prophets. All they wanted to do was save the culture.
These are non-violent people who lost their freedom simply because they expressed their ideas. In truth, they are heroes of our time. Even though this particular person, Weiwei, is, you know, in prison in China somewhere, his art through color represents hope.
It's a Hopi buffalo dance. I think the Hopis had to be singing up here. I'm sure the culture through their songs helped them. These songs, of course, bring them back to home, but yet they're not home. See, I think they broke down, you know, because they're here. They can't do anything about it. It didn't break their Hopi spirit. It made them stronger.
Some of us who have already begun to break the silence of the night have found that the calling to speak is often a vocation of agony. But we must speak. We must speak with all the humility that is appropriate to our limited vision.
I can leave though this time.
You know, it's kind of emotional because somehow if you've been in prison for a long time, coming back in a place like this, you feel that same kind of intensity, the same kind of exclusion from, you know, the mainstream society. And also you wonder about the people who were here, were they, you know, and especially when you talk about political prisoners. You know, I could really appreciate the work of Weiwei, and I think that that's something that's really necessary. I understand the cards in particular, because I know being in prison, you're sort of isolated. It's almost like prison's like an island in the world. You know, it's not a part of society; it's excluded, and so I know those cards mean a lot.
As somebody, you know, born and raised in San Francisco, I've been to Alcatraz maybe twice, and I think this exhibit really did a good job of like combining the what's already existing at Alcatraz and also the art exhibit. They complemented each other really well.
Although I can't feel their pain, you know, I can feel their heartbeat. And it's important for them to know that they got to keep moving, you know, they got to keep living. And they got to know that, you know, they're not alone, they're not crazy, you know.
I picked a card about a man that was dancing because I think he was really brave. And I drawed him and me dancing. I wrote, "Keep on dancing."